Good afternoon, evening, morning, and again, welcome to another JFC with Jackson and Fry. Again, Fry, this time no camera. Obviously, he's not hiding from the feds or anything. How's it been, Fry?
My check 1 2. Am I back?
Yeah, you're here. See, he's not hiding from
Oh
the feds at
yeah,
all.
yeah. You can hear the poverty in my voice, so we not do too well, but I want to push through your Z. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and we have to keep pushing through, especially since the Copa America will be starting. Well, by the time this video airs, it has already started. We do this recording on the day of the second round start in the Euros. Um, so we'll talk about that in a minute. But Copa will start, and on our Twitter page, there it is. You guys can follow along as we will be doing commentary. By the time this airs, you guys will be, I'll implore you go in the link in the video description, and you'll see our previous commentary of the National League final. Back in, what was that? I think back in May. So you can get a taste of what we can do, and see, and just stick around for it at 8 p.m. when Jamaica kick off against Mexico, which Fry thinks we're gonna win, by the way. Remember, he says we're top in the group, flying colors. So be there. He'll be there
Uh,
to shout out his Damian Low. So I'll be there to slate Leon. But then again, Leon's not there. Let's not talk about him, right? Let's be like Halgrimson and not talk about players who are not um available. Um, but are you ready for Copa, Fry? That's the big question. Are
boy,
we
man,
ready?
tell us hope and ready for me. I buy two extra pot. So the pot cover them there. I'm not gonna even use the pot them. I just the pot cover alone. Not gonna use. And every time I see Damian Low kick down a man shake up the whole community, man. Just go and wait. Just go and beer bang 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 bang. Beer pot cover nice. Anyhow, Damian Lowe get a yellow card, and he will be a
He
pot
will.
cover. Be a nice. Yes.
I tell you what, you could make a lot of money betting on Damian Lowe getting a yellow card. You just need to know when exactly to pinpoint it, and you'd be a rich man. You would be a rich man. You would be very rich.
Mm. Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, Jamaica kicks off. Obviously, we are biased towards our own country. Big favorites already there: Argentina, Uruguay, Brazil, Colombia. Teams like that. And America think they have a chance. Obviously, they do. It's in their country. They'll try to rig it as best as they can without getting caught. But it's just how it is. Fry, in terms of the squad, and we did put Leon, who, and we said he's not available. The team was published last week, and Leon Bailey's name was there along with Dujon Richards, and their agent, someone who we all can't stand, Craig Butler, said that they're not available. Well, Chelsea didn't release Whisper anyway, but Leon is not available to play for the Reggae Boys. What are your thoughts on him stepping out like this?
Um, Craig Butler need to go sit down and continue coach football. He need to load the social media dog. Like, tell them to be honest. But you don't know he's going to do what he's paid to do and boost up in players and bring down the team. The man boost up in players at the cost of the national team, at the cost of other young players. It's really draining. Listen to Craig Butler talk about anything other than young talent that he's bringing up in his academy. So I kind of tune him out now because in kind of sick stomach. But he does produce brilliant talent. He does nurture talent, and Jamaica needs that. So you don't know a two side of the coin. You have to take the good with the bad. I'm not really focused on the controversy regarding Bailey being in the side or not, because to be frank, him off the the side, and I was one of those Jamaican fans that think Jamaica is better with Bailey in the side. So that is what I'm hoping to see in Copa. But it's good to see that him call up a myriad of players that Cephas get him call up. Um, King get another call up. Bernard is in the squad as usual. So so there's some ballers out there getting a run. And to be honest, while I do 100% want Jamaica to beat Mexico, my expectations are very low. My expectations are quite low. I'm going to watch the match with one eye closed and the other hand I cover my eyes. So I just 25% of vision alone I got up on the match. And I just be hoping and praying say Bobby Reed can crack one from 40 yards out, a volley or something like that. Yeah, so that's just my feeling on that Copa side.
Yeah, 'cause Bobby Reed only does score bangers, right? Like he's only ever scored bangers for this country. One penalty and bangers. That's literally it. Um, but you mentioned players that have been called up, and when you look at the squad here, I pulled it up on my phone. You see Andre Blake is in, so that means he's gonna be fit for the
Big,
tournament, which is
big.
massive.
I don't
There.
know how. I don't know how. Bro, they broke him under like five different places and come back fit.
Exactly. It shows,
Man is a G.
the determination. When you care about the shirt you put on, then nothing is that big. As Wayne Rooney said, unless the injury puts you in a hospital bed, you can still play through it, right? Um, Ethan Pinnock is in there. Amari Bell, who I know is one of your favorites in the squad as well, he's also called up. Finally back from that Achilles injury, if I'm not mistaken, that he suffered against Man City earlier. Um, the only issue that I do see with the team is probably the midfield because there's literally only five people assigned to the midfield role. And I know he only plays with two, but that's still a very small amount considering he's called up like 9 or 10 defenders.
Mm. So you already have an idea the tactics going into Copa. Because if the
Yeah,
man have nine defender and no midfielder, don't know says long ball FC back to top
exactly.
of days. But to be honest, I wouldn't want it any other way in Copa because I have very low expectations of Jamaica playing any ball through the midfield with the quality of teams we're going up against in Copa, right? So if it's long ball FC, just have grit my teeth and just take it with a grain of salt, yeah, man. Hopefully it work. Hopefully, Antonio up there, I kick down my man them. So like, I don't know. As I said, the midfield, Jamaica always had a midfield shortage. You're always mentioning that. What the brother there from playing a championship,
Johnson,
Buchanan? No, not Buchanan, but Datty Bodir. No,
Dan Johnson.
no. It was known to Chelsea. Man, forget it. Yeah. So you're saying like there's some players that you would have expected to be in the midfield that isn't there, but it as Hal Grimson said, he can't really focus on the players he don't have. He can only focus on the players that he do have, and
Hmm.
just move forward with what he can do there. So as a fan, as a Jamaican fan and a fan of the football, I just take it as it is.
Yeah, we just have to. And there's, as you said, some players missing. We won't dwell on this topic too long because we have to move into the Euros. Um, Omari Hutchinson's not there. After investigating,
Him,
Hutchinson,
yeah.
yeah,
I'm gonna call him
Hutchinson.
Buchanan.
Yeah, I don't know who's Buchanan, but Hutchinson apparently, um, he was reached out to by the JFF after the whole debacle. They tried to get him as part of the Copa squad, and he did turn on the offer, not permanent or the way Leon did, but currently he's in limbo with his own club situation, and Copa is not the best place to scout, especially since the Euros are going on. It's very difficult for the top clubs or top level clubs compared to the Ipswich he was last season to scout him from to be in Copa America. You rarely do see that. Um, so he's trying to work out that situation, whether he goes to Germany or not, or goes to PSV or Feyenoord. And then afterwards, and that's when he's settled in, 4 year, 5 year deal, whatever, then the international sector will be open to him again as he just wants to get everything down. He hasn't had a good 24 months in terms of stability in a club. He's been with under 21s at Chelsea. He's been with Ipswich first team. He's back with Chelsea's first team. He's gonna go out again, so he wants settlement before he does move. So I do understand that one there.
And you heard it here first from Omari Hutchinson's official agent. All of the breakdown of his thought process. You've heard it here first. Well done, well done. I hope you get a fat paycheck. Um, yeah.
Well, I'm not Joshua Xerxes' agent who is going to Xerxes going to move for 34 million, but his agent wants a commission of 12 million, right? Just to have him move the clubs. So I'm not that guy, right? If I ever be that guy, just know that I'll say this for free. 12 million is a lot in this country, so I could give away like a mil of it down here. It would actually be a lot of money. So yeah, there's that. Um, but instead of giving away, we'll go to Roma, and I have to give you the plaudits in the Euros. Romania destroy Ukraine, 3 goals to nil. Um, Lunin, world, well, not world champion, Champions League winning goalkeeper, Mikhailo Mudrik, Zinchenko, a team like that, Sigenkov, Dovbik from Girona, all getting battered by the Romanians, who I only knew Dragosin, who plays at Tottenham. Fry, your
Um,
dark horses have started well. I mean,
well, to be honest, there's a method to the madness. When you hear me say foolishness, sometime it work out, you know. Sometime, but them say the clock wrong 2 time. I was right 1 time, so like that. Yeah, but
clocks right,
as it,
clocks. It's a broken clock is right
close
twice a
enough.
day.
Yeah, yeah. The broken clock right 2 time a day. All right. So, so regards to Romania winning, I've been telling you guys, like, the man them have too much thing a worry upon over Ukraine, man. The football is like it's not even important at this point in time. They've been fighting war for like 3 years now, fam. So like the man them tired tired to eat the war food, cause them get them like the bread will last 5 years in a can and them thing there. So then football is the least important thing right now, and you can see it affecting even the players, you know. But it's good that Romania. I don't know. My money depend on Romania. Romania top the group. Let's go.
Mhm. Yeah, and look, another team that should have been doing well in that group, Belgium. Unfortunately, they lost to Slovakia 1-0 because uh, a certain Lukaku, who you mentioned, missed three big chances in the first game. Ah, guy,
I don't
what's
know
with
how this
Belgium?
guy it's still wearing a Belgium shirt. If he was South American, he would have been lynched in GTA, fam. This is crazy. He sold so much matches for the country. It's wild, and he's still up there starting as a striker. It's crazy. He's definitely a double agent for sure, and I think he should. The fraud organization should be checking him for some they should be doing some investigations on Lukaku. It's crazy. It's crazy. Imagine if a Jamaican player did something like that so consistently. Can you imagine the outrage, fam? It would be out of this world. So Lukaku just doing Lukaku things as usual, being Belgium's own downfall. Belgium will never win anything as long as Lukaku is playing for them. So yeah, rough, rough.
Yeah, yeah, bro. I mean, I was watching the game, and like when Slovakia scored, I'm like, it's fine. A lot of teams score first and end up losing, and nothing too serious. And Belgium just couldn't get anything. And the reason to why Lukaku starts, Lukaku is their all-time goal scorer for Belgium. He has more international goals than R9, than Pele, etc. So people who look at him in high regard, I tell them that the goals don't mean anything when you play against Azerbaijan and Kosovo. Um, but this is when it actually means something. And this man has defrauded, as you said, he has defrauded a lot of transfer fees. You know, 75 million to Man United, 80 million to Inter Milan, 115 million to Chelsea, 80 million back to Inter. Like how he's gathered so much money. His agent is very freaking brilliant. I wish I was his agent. With that money, the commissions you get off those deals for Lukaku, and it's just been a huge decline. I don't know what happened from 2018, because I remember before 2018, he was one of those really good up and coming strikers in the Premier League. And I have no idea what happened. This man fell off an absolute trench and has never recovered. Like, even though he has some form in Italy, I mean, it's Italy, bro. Every striker is supposed to look good in Italy to an extent. But man, Belgium, and they look like they're not even going to come out of the group, because I think the next match is Romania, which, testing form, I wouldn't go
Me,
against the
me
Romanians.
tell you what
Worried.
I'm to Lukaku, man. Ever since me see with Megan the Stallion, me just start bad mind the man, and just the bad mind energy alone just bring him down. So I think it's that anybody with Megan the Stallion a bad mind. So that's one of the reasons. But it's really sad. 'Cause as I said, his stats are astronomical, but from the eye test, that's football is not played with stats. From the
Mm-hmm.
eye test, you can see this brother is a liability. If the man did have goal bridge playing nine, they would have win that match from. Like we can't, like, we
No
can't take it.
way.
We can't
No
take
way.
it from. It's weird.
This man just said Mark Goldbridge is a better striker than Romelu Lukaku. Oh my god. Oh my god. But look, Lukaku is very bad. Like, we're not going to beat around the bush, right? Lukaku is a very bad player. And he's not shown anything to disprove it. Um Flipping the coin and going to a really good player, Cristiano Ronaldo, right? He apparently he's done this twice now, and it's finished a Euro game with 100% pass completion rate, which I didn't even know he does. I didn't really focus on passes when it comes to strikers, because they can always put one away. Um, Portugal win. Francisco Conte shot with his first ever goal for Portugal. Um, Winning the game in the 92nd minute, if I'm not mistaken. And I tell you what, Czech Republic did not deserve anything. It was the most Jose Mourinho 2003 football I've seen since Jose Mourinho in 2003. I'm, and I know what I just said, and I stand by it, because they made no chances until they broke once and scored. That was it. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. But football prevailed. The football gods couldn't witness that tragedy, and Portugal won. Um, just going through them very quickly here. France won, but at a cost. Kylian Mbappe fractured his nose, is out for the game against the Netherlands, which is a big, big loss for the French team. Fry, he's asking for any tips on masks. Do you have anything that you could advise Mbappe? Any mask to wear? Does he go the
Mask,
Osimhen,
I don't know.
or
Um, there's a bunch of iconic masks. You have the Batman mask. You have the Robin mask. But he must go for the other brother from Napoli, black man,
Osimhen?
the other black man,
Os-
Osimhen. Bring back the Osimhen. The Osimhen mask iconic. So just rock that.
Mm.
Might
He
get
could
into
rock.
farm with it.
He could rock the mask Hurricane wore in 2000, and what was it, 2016, 2017, when he broke his nose at Spurs and he scored that wonder goal against Chelsea. I will always remember, and he just ripped off the mask and ran into the crowd. I was like, but you just did surgery, blood. But yeah, a lot of people obviously jumping on Mbappe's tweet and saying, well, they got a Donatello mask or a Michelangelo mask for him. Obviously, we all know why, the Ninja Turtle, but it's not funny when everybody's saying it, right? It's not funny, right? It is not funny. Um, England, we spoke about Hurricane a while ago. Um, England were what, poor? Is that the word I can use against Serbia? I don't think they deserved to win the game. They scored and then they stopped playing football after that. And Serbia, if they had it starting the game, would have beaten England. Fry, can you not get into Southgate's ear? What's going on? I mean, I didn't even know that Phil Foden played the game because he was that poor for the 90 minutes. What's going on in your camp?
As I said before, is Southgate just ruined another great generation? It's just the typical Southgate stuff. It's a miracle that we won that game because Serbia was gunning for it. We hung on with the man himself, Jude. Um, yeah, but I don't know what Southgate is doing over there. It's wild.
Mhm. Yeah, it's really really weird, man. Because ah, I can't look. England have talent, right? We can't discount England don't have talented players. But how do they? What I'm trying to say is, I just watched the Boston Celtics win the NBA Finals, right? My team Boston, rep up Banner 18, everything, right? We bleed green. And they have a coach who I have never rated in Joe Mazzulla. And the thing is, it's very easy to coach when you have five players, a starting five, who are all in the top 30 of best players in the league. It's very easy to win like that. And that's exactly what Southgate is in right now. He's got a team where the starting 11 has a player in there that is top 5 or at the worst top 10 in their category in the world. But you look at the team and you don't see that because for some reason Southgate can't do it. Southgate can't tell people, yeah, you're going to do this, that, that. You can't tell people that you can't tell people that they need to track back, they need to do proper defending or etc. He can't switch his tactics. He can't see that Harry Kane is winded and needs to come off. Kane's just coming back from injury. Phil Foden was terrible, as I did mention before. Phil Foden was terrible. He didn't get any respite. Anthony Gordon's there. Cole Palmer is there. So it didn't even make it even makes sense for him to still be there on the pitch at the time as Fry returns, as he says he had to change up. Fry, you're good now.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, good. I was just saying, Anthony Gordon, Cole Palmer, they were also there, and Foden stayed on. Ollie Watkins was there, and Harry Kane stayed on. And the way you guys were playing was long ball, so Harry Kane doesn't have pace to run in behind. Um, your next game is Denmark, right? You're going up against a team with a unit, as we've seen against them with Slovenia. Their midfield and wide play is their strong suit. How are you guys going to counteract this um, Danish onslaught that they might throw on if England play like this?
I don't know because as regards to the midfield, we shouldn't be using on long ball tactics. We have a lot of talent in the midfield, players that can play passes in tight areas and move. So why the man a spam long ball and Hurricane old and tired now? I can't manage it. Can't manage, my heart cannot manage. But with them it's still my side. I'm still pushing through. I know what go wrong, is because
Mm.
Maguire not in the side, fam. You see, Maguire.
What does that have to do with you going forward?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. Yeah, but we don't want to talk about England no more. It's draining to my soul, draining to my heart.
Yeah, man. I mean, I understand. I do understand that really. Just the last piece of Euros before we go into a break. Fry, you will tell us who is kicking the bucket this week. Spain beat Croatia. Croatia again drawing as of the time as of time of recording. Croatia drew, sorry, with Albania. They've been a surprise package, Albania, haven't they? Went out early against Italy. Now they've drawn with Croatia. Um, is this really how the Modric story ends? Group stages of the Euros.
Boy, it if it does, it still wouldn't taint his legacy as an international player and what he has done with Croatia. I still think them can pull it back, but this is nothing. This is a drop in the bucket. This run of performance is a drop in the bucket to what Luka Magic has done with this side and will continue to do because I don't think this is his last run in international football.
Yep. Yeah, he said he wants to play at the 2026 World Cup. So we'll see. If he does, that would be fantastic because he'd be 41 years old playing at the World Cup. So that would be fun. Um, and final topic before we turn over a bit of summer news. Um, Kevin Campbell, former Arsenal and Everton striker. That's how I knew him. Is Everton days. Passed away on Saturday morning, if I'm not mistaken. He had a short illness. Um, he passed away at age 54. So he's not old. He's a young guy.
Ooh,
He's still a young
very
person.
young.
Still young in terms of where he was in life. And also on the same day, which is very coincidental, Matija Sarkic, the goalkeeper for Millwall FC, passed away. He was 26. That one came as a shock because I was going through the Kevin Campbell thing online, and then I just saw Millwall put out the tweet that they're saddened about the death of their goalkeeper. And I couldn't believe it because I remember Sarkic from his early days in Wolves, and then Millwall bought him. I remember him from Football Manager as that high potential goalkeeper you normally get, and I just couldn't believe it. There's no COD. They have not put out a cause of death or anything. They said they're not commenting any further on this. They're gonna leave the family, but fry any somber words as we do. Wish prayers to the families.
Yeah, just condolences to the family and the loved ones who are at the forefront suffering the losses, right? Prayers out to them and prayers.
Yeah, prayers to all. As we take a short break. Now, it is weird because we ended on that note, and the next thing we're gonna do is Fry's segment, which is
Kick the bucket. Oh, why you do this to me? What type of
okay,
style that? what? I was thinking. I was like, why would he do this?
okay.
Um,
Well, okay. We're going to something else before. We're going to
no,
something
no,
else
no.
before
I'm
we
good. I'm good. Mama ain't raised no bitch. Come on, bro. I got this. I got this, fam. Yeah. So we're back into it. Who's gonna kick the bucket this week? And if you were paying attention, it was hinted during the show, and it's the one and only, the man himself. Yeah, any guesses? Any guesses?
Bro, we're unanimous on this. It's the first time we've actually been in conjunction with each other as the same
Oh,
person to keep the bucket.
okay. Yeah,
This
it
is
has to be Craig Butler. It
what?
without a doubt.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. We're thinking the
what?
same thing. It's
No, we're
unanimous.
not. No,
And
we're not.
Craig
No, we're
Butler, Craig Butler, in over the past week, he has stirred up so much commotion in the football in Jamaica's football for the Copa, and it just never necessary. And it's understandable that the players are his assets, and he wants them to perform, but he's bringing down the entire country at their expense, and it is very hard to watch. It is very triggering to fans of the nation's football team to witness Craig Butler and his charades. I think we should ban Craig, Craig Butler off the internet. I think give him a timeout, just make him go back to coaching Mona or wherever he want to do. Because him
Mm.
chat too much. Him time up, he needs to come down. And he also needs to kick the bucket sooner rather than later in GTA. And that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we actually would have had one where we were. in agreement. And even
Of
though,
course he
yes,
did.
Craig Butler should, because of the bullshit he's done, and we all know it's just because he has a personal dispute with technical director Rudolph Speed. That's literally all this is about. But he doesn't know how to be a man about it. You know, he's still a little 12-year-old boy trapped inside of a big guy, trapped inside of a little 4-year-old girl. But for me, who's kicking the bucket has to be the big black striker. Oh my god, that sounds very weird, doesn't it? Romelu Lukaku. Because why not? Three big chances against Slovakia. It's Martin Dubravka in goal. Like they were intentionally giving the ball to Lukaku and De Bruyne and Trossard, and they couldn't do anything. Like Slovakia were crap at playing out, and they didn't care because they know they weren't going to concede because it's Lukaku. Right? And you have Loic Openda on the bench who plays for Leipzig, who scored like 30 goals last season, who's a very good striker, not getting minutes. I don't know what's going on with Belgium. Like, they had a golden generation. They didn't win anything. Now they have a dusty coin. They're not even bronze. They're Copa generation. They're not winning anything. Like, even the Netherlands look like they are closer to winning a trophy. And the Netherlands don't win anything. They're always competing, but they don't win anything, right? And it's messed up to see, man. Like I can remember it like it was yesterday. Romelu Lukaku announced as a Manchester United striker. He scored 2 goals on debut against West Ham. He's continued on. He equaled Andy Cole's record of 7 goals in his first 7 games, and I was like, this guy is gonna be great. And then he went to the World Cup in 2018, put on like 60 pounds, and was never the same. Never the same, man. And then Zlatan with that whole fatty boom boom incident in Italy, and everything just torn apart for Lukaku. Megan the Stallion, he decided to play like a blind man on crutches in the Champions League final against City. And it's keep going downhill. Like we all think he reached his low in the Champions League final, and he's found a level beyond that. He's gone below that. Like, how do you do that? How exactly do you do that? And that's why that's my nomination for this week of Romelu Lukaku.
I think that was brilliant. That was brilliant, and I have to agree 100%. Because I'm thinking back to the previous World Cup where he also destroyed Belgium's hope as well. So it's just
Exactly.
it's just a consistent. And I'm going to use back this example. Imagine if there was a Jamaican footballer that was so consistent in destroying the dreams of the side.
Wow.
It would be amazing how horrible he would have been treated. And
Mhm.
it's crazy how the fans haven't turned against him yet. I don't probably they have a long time ago, but because we're not Belgian, we haven't witnessed it firsthand. But
Yeah.
it's a travesty. It's a travesty, and he should be studied and investigated for like fraud and how he's continued to be a fraud for so long, just destroying the dreams of the Belgian fans. Single-handedly bringing back racism into football. It's crazy.
Hey, we're not going that far, bro. We're not going that far. Oh my god. But anyway, guys, thanks again. It's another episode of the JFC Fry and Jackson here. As I said, where's my hand? There's the Twitter. Go ahead, go and follow it. The link is in the description as well for the page, along with our commentary, as you guys will be jumping in on our second ever commentary, our first ever live one. Jamaica versus Mexico. So Fry, I would say touch up on your Spanish. Make sure you can say the players' names properly, adequately,
Of
enunciate as
course,
they
I got the Spanish from. Catch this, catch this, catch this. Um, Días tardes mucho bien escuela. Oh, why are you laughing? You can just translate that quick and fast for the people.
You said a whole lot of nothing a while ago.
Uh, but
You said
nah, but it's Spanish.
you said días, which is days. Tardes, which is afternoon. So days afternoon, right? Continue what you were saying. Días
Um,
tardes mucho, which is a
escuela.
lot. It's school. So days afternoon, much school. That's what you said.
Yeah, but it's Spanish though, and that's the
It's not.
point. So that shows that I know Spanish and I'm very fluent. Cause that was right off the top. So yeah, so I'm ready. Just know, say I'm ready for the Mexico game. I don't ever hear a lot of that. I hear a lot of Spanish. You know, hola,
I
yo
like.
soy, um, bienvenido. All right, that's it.
You just
Gracias.
said hello. I am welcome. Oh my, bro. You know what? Apologies on behalf of the staff here. For Fry's poor English. He is not well. I can't say he's not racist. He is not intentionally being racist currently. He's
What?
just an idiot, right? We'll say that right off the bat. Um, into Copa first game. What are you expecting apart from the pot cover
Um,
and the yellow card from Damien Lowe?
I'm expecting 1-0 Jamaica. Andre Blake masterclass. Come on, Andre Blake. Come on. And that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm expecting.
Yeah, I hope Nicholson does score because if he does, he will then be outright fifth highest goal scorer in Jamaican colours with I think it would be his 20th goal for the country, which would be a fantastic feat for the former Boys Town lad. We'll see you guys next week. Well, we'll see you guys Saturday at the Jamaica game. We won't be flying out. No. Fry won't be going to the game. No, not either. If he goes to the game, it will be a huge
Of
thing.
course, we'll go to the
Press,
game as long as you
paparazzi.
sponsor the plane ticket. I'll be there. I
You're
definitely
the-
won't take it and scam you and not go to the game. I will go if you send the money. So just I'll give Jackson my cash up and just send the money. It will go directly into the plane ticket and it won't be go into funding my drug addictions. All right, and on that note, on
On
that
that
note, I
note,
think we can end
we
it.
end the show. Yep, we ended right there. Thanks again for watching. Guys, you've been a great audience to put up with this bullshit. We will see you guys next week, and keep an eye out for that what you call it commentary. It will be
Yeah, if you listen to this, apologies.
yeah, it's a bit interesting. See you guys later.
Peace.
You.